Hey guys, welcome to PTE NAATI YouTube channel. Today I am going to share about one of the most important and one of those topics that a lot of students struggle when they practice for their PTE exam, and that is none other than repeat sentences. So today I'm not going to share about the basic details of repeat sentences that has already been shared in the repeat sentences video. So if you have not watched that video, you should watch whenever you have time. But today the reason I'm making this video is to show what should be your mindset when you practice repeat sentences. How should you practice repeat sentences? Because a lot of students, they know that okay, what is the basic fundamental for repeat sentences, but when it comes to performing repeat sentences, they don't like it. They're not comfortable because they think it's very difficult. And yes, it is difficult. I will not say that repeat sentence is a very easy topic. No, it is not a very easy topic. But if you keep in mind a few points and if you do them regularly, then it is not as difficult as you think. So let us understand today what these points are that we should follow every single day. And I would encourage all of you to take notes when you are, watching this video or listening this video. So let's do it one by one. Obviously, we all know that practice is the key to success. This is a very cliche, common phrase, proverb, whatever you want to call it. Everybody knows it, but my question is, how many of you actually follow it? Knowing and following is two different things. So first thing I would say is make a calendar for yourself. Okay, you should have a destination that okay, this is my desired score. On this date I want this score. So this is my calendar, this is my flowchart that I will be following every single day. PT, you should not do like today, okay, I have 2 hours, let's sit and practice, and then 3-4 days I'm not looking at PT, and then again I come back because I have that mood of practicing something. Don't study because you have mood to study. Make a proper calendar and justify that as well. I would personally recommend doing repeat sentences every single day, 7 days a week, especially if your exam is in next 1 month. You should definitely do it every single day. So let's say every day. And how many should I do? Let's say 30 per day. So 30, if you can do more than that, very good. But less than 30 is, according to me, of no use, because repeat sentences is not one of those topics that you should underestimate. So less than 30 is a no, but more than 30 is always a welcome. So I would say, let's say 30 a day, every single day, 7 days a week, not 2 days a week or 3 days a week. Now, when I say 30 sentences every day, every single day, what do I mean? Let's say I play a sentence. For example, let me play a sentence.
A very basic feature of computing is counting and calculating.
A very basic feature of computing is counting and calculating. Now, I could speak the 100% sentence. If you look at the way I did it, I still follow this method, the method I used to follow when I was a student long years ago. Okay, so doesn't mean that because now I'm teaching I have changed my style or I'm overconfident in repeat sentences. No, even today I make a lot of mistakes in repeat sentences if the sentence is extremely long, which is absolutely fine. We are all human beings and we will all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. But yes, we are chasing progression, not perfection. So if you are progressing every single day because you're practicing, you are on the right track. So do not chase perfection, chase progression is what I would say. So when you listen to a sentence, this was not a very long sentence, it was an average sentence. If you can repeat the 100% sentence correctly, that's a good one. Then you can move to the next one. But let's say if I play this sentence,
a very basic feature of computing is counting and calculating.
I could only speak, let's say, half of it, and I could not speak the remaining half. Then I will not move to the next sentence until and unless I perfect this sentence. At least if it is a small sentence or an average length sentence, if I perfect this sentence like 100%, till that time I'm not moving to the next one. If you follow this pattern, then it is 30 a day. Don't think that okay, you play a sentence, you could speak a half of it or less than half of it, and then you just repeat it and listen it and you're like, yeah, that's an easy one, good, all good. No, that's not the way. You have to make sure that you repeat the same sentence until and unless you feel that yes, if this sentence is asked in exam, I will get full marks. That is how you should treat every single sentence, with equal sincerity, thinking this is my exam question. This is definitely my exam question. So imagine if this sentence is asked in exam, how confident you will feel, and you will just deliver the answer like this and you will get a good score. If you don't get the same questions, that is fine. You have practiced enough that you will be able to solve any questions, but a lot of questions get repeated. So I would recommend the more you do, the better for you. So that's the first thing. How many questions to practice, and when you count them, what is the correct way of counting them? Second thing is your approach to practice. So let's say how to practice. Okay. Now, when I say how to practice, never do note taking in repeat sentence. If you are confident to take notes and you are able to deliver the sentence properly, then you can go ahead and take notes. I won't stop you. But if you feel that you are not taking notes, you haven't started taking notes, then I would recommend don't go that pathway of taking notes. I personally do not prefer taking notes because there is a big difference between repeat sentence and write from dictation. In write from dictation, after the sentence finishes, you have so much of time and you don't have to speak anything. You're not getting recorded. You have to type. So you have time to think. Over here, you don't have time to think. You have to respond immediately. So the moment the sentence finishes, sometimes there is a beep sound, sometimes there is no beep sound. Let's say you see on the screen answer in 3, 2, 1 seconds and you have to just start, or sometimes you have to immediately start speaking. This fluctuates. Let's say you have to immediately start speaking. If you look at your notes and you forget what was this word, I'm not able to read my handwriting clearly, because obviously when you're writing so fast, you cannot write it very neatly, or you cannot write the complete words. You will get stuck. Oh my God, what is this? I don't understand this. That will be an obstruction. That will, affect your fluency. That will affect your confidence. That will affect your pronunciation. So I do not recommend taking notes. However, if you are comfortable taking notes and you are able to deliver the full sentence, go for it. So let's say I don't take notes. So there is an advantage of not taking notes, and that is when you practice repeat sentence, you don't need to have a special time. Okay, this is my study time. Let's open my laptop. Let's open my pen and paper and notebook and this and that. Now I want to practice repeat sentence. No, I would actually practice repeat sentence when I'm busy doing something. It can be anything. It can be my housework. It can be my cooking. It can be anything. Even if I'm traveling in bus or train, I can practice over there as well. So why? Because you can just simply wear your headphones. Your phone is with you, go to YouTube, start playing sentences, listen to the sentence and just repeat it slowly. Don't scream, don't shout, just repeat it slowly. You are wearing headphones. Don't worry about what people are going to think. Practice, because this is not an easy topic. So that is what I would do. So where to practice is what I've told you. Now how to practice? First things first. Let's say I am playing a sentence. For example, I've played a sentence. I always close my eyes when I listen to any sentence. The reason is when you close your eyes, your concentration level increases. That's why when we meditate, we close our eyes and we meditate. We never keep our eyes open and meditate, because when your eyes are open, there is a lot of distraction around you. You just get distracted easily, especially when you're sitting in that examination room. There are so many people sitting with you. Everybody is screaming, shouting. Everybody wants a 90 suddenly on that day. So you cannot stop others. But what you can do is you cannot close your ears because you have to listen to the audio. You can close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, at least you're not seeing what's going around. Close your eyes and try to listen to the sentence. When you close your eyes and listen to the sentence, try to visualize what the speaker is saying. Imagine if you're writing the same sentence on a whiteboard or a blackboard or wherever, on a notebook. Imagine that. I know it sounds very dramatic, but it will come if you develop that habit. It takes time. It takes its organic time. But organic things are always healthy because they take time. So you have to give time to this thing as well. And if you give time, that's when you will be able to develop that habit. So close your eyes, listen to the sentence, and the moment the sentence finishes, open your eyes and repeat it. It works, and it has worked for many students. So try to have that habit. It won't come in 2-3 days. You have to practice again and again and again and again. Same question till you get it perfect. That's how you get it. I'll do one example for you and I'll show you what I'm trying to say.
They were granted to build up a lab within the campus.
They were granted to build up a lab within the campus. See how spontaneous, and trust me, I have never practiced these sentences. I think these are the new sentences. So why? Because this practice has been going on every now and then, every now and then. That's how I do it. Close my eyes, listen to the sentence and just speak. Now, when you speak, if the sentence is very long, try to speak at least the half of the sentence. It can be either the last half of the sentence or the first half of the sentence. You can't speak 2 words from the beginning, then 2 words from the middle, then 2 from the end. No, that's not the case. Either the last half or the first half, because if you have watched the repeat sentences video, if a sentence is too long, and don't start panicking, oh my god, it is too long, I can't speak this, I've lost my marks. No. Try to aim for 50% in extremely long sentences, but for small sentences and average length sentences, I would aim for 100%. In those sentences, there should be no compromise. Let's do one more and see what I'm trying to say.
She has made rapid progress in the study of philosophy.
She has made a rapid progress in the study of philosophy. Fluency, pronunciation, clarity, confidence, everything matters. If I'm not fluent, I'm missing my score. If I'm not clear, I'm missing my score. If I compromise on the content, I'm missing my score. Every single phenomena is important. So if you practice using this method, it will come eventually. You will see the progression happening in a few days. So I hope I've made it very clear. It's not a rocket science. Invest your time, the correct method, the correct way of practicing repeat sentence, and then you will see the magic. Practice from any website, practice from YouTube, doesn't matter. Don't have that mindset, I will get the same questions. No. The more you practice, the better for you. If you get same questions, great, you're very lucky. But if you don't get same questions then there is no need to, panic or be disappointed that I did not get same questions. No. We have to practice every single question in a way that this is my exam question, so that when we sit in the exam, we are in a position to solve any questions no matter what. So I hope I've made it very clear how to practice repeat sentences if you want a good score. If you have any questions regarding repeat sentence or any other topics in PTE or NAATI for that matter, do get in touch with us. You can always text us on Facebook Messenger or Instagram so that we can get in touch with you personally, and then we can address your problems accordingly. We are open for one-on-one consultations. It can be either 30 minutes consultation, 1 hour, or even more. Feel free to book that, and if you want to know their charges or anything like that, you can always get in touch with us as well. Prediction files, as you know, for NAATI are available. If you want that, you can get in touch with us as well. Practice a lot. Any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below. With that, I'll take your leave. I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.